video I'm going to talk about how to use request dispatcher. What is a request dispatcher and how do I use it? A request dispatcher is an extremely important Java class that allows for including content in a request response or forwarding a request response to resources. As a typical example, a servlet can use request dispatcher to include or forward a request response to a JSP. In model view controller programming in Java, servlet typically serves as a controller. The controller basically contains or references code to perform particular actions, and it decides which view to send the user to. In Java, the view is typically JSP. This request dispatcher performs a very important role in Java MVC. Architecture since it can be servers, the mechanism for the controller servlet to pass the user to the views JSP. The test servlet class demonstrates request dispatcher including a following. Now this I am image related to what I said. This is code example. The test servlet request dispatcher object references the index.jsp file shown below, index.jsp. The test project contains the test servlet and index.jsp file in the project structure shown here. Now this is an image related to what I said. This image. If the test servlet which I mapped to test is hit with no parameters, we see the following. This image related to what I said. If action include is append as a URL parameters, we see the request dispatcher object includes the contents of index.jsp. In the request sent back to the browser, as you can see, the request dispatcher results are appended to the previous output result generated by test servlet. Now this is an image related to what I said. If action forward is append a URL parameters, the request dispatcher object forwards the request response to index.jsp. Unlike the case with the include, the forward discards the previous output that test servlet had written to the response. As a result, we only see the output generated by index.jsp. Now this is an image related to what I say. The request dispatcher include forward method are used extremely in servlet JSP programming, so it's good to have solid understanding of them. I will now show them all at once. Thanks for watching.